I'm sorry. Power Rangers was always fucking stupid to me. I mean, I know people love it, but oh my god, it was a stupid fucking show. Come on,
It was.
it was literally one half Saved by the Bell, the other half was a shitty kaiju knockoff.
And yes, the thing
Super
is,
Sentai stock footage.
but here's the thing, though. It worked.
No, are you saying that for real? Because I've watched those
Yes.
shows. I'm like, this is.
It worked. You understand what its target audience is?
It may have made money. That didn't mean it was good.
No, it wasn't.
Good enough
but
to keep going.
Transformers
yes.
4 made $1 billion at the box office, and it was probably the worst movie of that year.
Here's the thing, though. The show kept going because they found out it was actually doing better than they thought it was. And then they decided to change it up with Zeo, and that worked. Turbo had definitely screwed the pooch, but then they did In Space, and everyone's like, holy shit. For one, the acting was a lot better, the writing was really good. They actually put effort into it. They actually tried to say, listen, we know that we were trying to do this, and it is a kid's show, but guess what? It's working. Give us a break. And guess what? It's still going. Been since 1993, so fuck you.
I still want to this day them to make a big budget remake of the Super Infirma Man, the Shaw Brothers attempt to cash in on that whole Super Sentai Kamen Rider trend in this movie. I rewatched it recently. Oh my god, it's phenomenal. I love this fucking thing. But yeah, the Power Rangers movie is a thing, and I'm almost curious to see how it turns out, but
Here's the funny part I would actually find really interesting. What if the Power Rangers movie does better than Ghostbusters?
Dude, a lot of things are going to do better than Ghostbusters in the next few months.
I know, but this is in context of reboot.
Well, if it gets better reviews, probably. Gave it good reviews, but still puzzled by... I didn't see it. I'm just not going to watch it because I don't really give enough of a fuck to really sit down and watch it.
I understand that. But again, what if it does? And all of a sudden everyone's like, holy shit, if this actually works, what did they do? What did they do? They somehow found a way to make a kid's show into a good teen-rated, teen movie.
Bad movies make money all the time. Transformers 4 made $1 billion. I keep bringing up it is a piece of shit, and it made gangbusters.
I know that. I know.
By the way, I now have a very strong hatred of the Chinese because of that movie. Yes, I'm racist because of the movie. Y'all sons of bitches are the reason we're getting a fifth movie. Yeah.
A fifth movie of what? Sorry.
They're making a fifth Transformers film. It's already filming. So,
if you ever watch The Know, and they actually are talking about how some of those movies were supposed to be, and they said that China is the second largest movie industry ever, meaning in terms of making movies money.
Well, they
unless it's about the supernatural.
Well, it's weird because they've allowed now foreign films to come in. They never used to do that. Now they have, and it's been. In fact, yeah, that's how most movies these days are actually. Because movies are bombing domestically, but they're money overseas. I mean, Warcraft did fucking horribly here, and the only reason it's still going to lose money, it's still going to lose $15 million, but the losses are less brutal now. All the money it made in China
and South Korea.
Hello.
I don't. Oh, hey, me.
Sorry, this time.
Yeah, we were just talking about China and movies and how. Well, we were first talking about the Power Rangers movie, and I'm talking about how how fucking stupid that show was. I mean, come on.
It was a
Hey.
kid, it was a Monster of the Week kids show. What do you expect?
It was Monster of the yes, it was, but somehow it works. And you know what? I like it.
With baggage, put it best. It being good and it working are two very different things.
Sometimes
Yes.
the greatest ideas fall flat in his face, and sometimes the most whiskey tango foxtrot thing would be epic. Let's sit down and think of going off movies for 3 seconds. Let's sit down and think about the Undertaker's gimmick for 3 minutes, and tell me if that will succeed in any other situation.
Okay, when it comes to the
We're talking
Undertaker,
about a wrestling zombie.
Exactly. Any other situation that would have been on WrestleCrap instead of a bona fide Hall of Famer. Same thing with movies and TV shows like Power Rangers.
Of course, they debuted him during a pay-per-view again, as part of as a mystery partner. Under normal circumstances, it probably would have taken a longer period of time just to build him up.
Glacier. I'm
Go
gonna
ahead,
say
D-House.
go ahead, D.
I completely forgot that there was a Power Rangers movie back in 1995.
Yeah, it's
Wasn't
terrible.
that the first one?
Yeah, it's terrible.
yeah, it was. It was
the
very,
original,
very terrible.
the original movie shot in Australia, or are you talking about the Turbo movie?
The original.
Both.
Turbo was terror bad.
Oh yeah, it was
And-
terrible
and-
bad.
At least the original was campy as fuck, and you could get away with it. There was no redemption for Turbo.
Well,
Yeah, there
you
was
could
no
almost.
redemption. And you know what was the worst about Turbo? You know what was the worst and its biggest sin? It was the starting of the season for Turbo.
Yes, because at least Power Rangers, the movie, you could say is a standalone project. This was the season debut of Turbo. It introduced Divatox, and introduced that kid as the new Blue Ranger, and introduced everything.
Have you seen what he looks like now?
Actually, no.
Is he a drug addict?
No, he looks like he can kick your ass.
Oh.
Kind of like
Honestly,
what
So I shouldn't tell him, hey, Power Rangers is the shit.
Not unless
just
you want
say-
a roundhouse kick to the face.
Here's
I'm still
Yes.
Doctor.
like to this day wondering if I were to ever there are a bunch of directors up then thinking about if I ever told them their movies are bad, how many of them would actually beat me senseless
Uwe Boll
on the
would.
spot? That's
Yeah.
definitely one of them.
if you want to
A
know what
couple.
he,
Michael Bay would probably slap me a few times across the face.
Yeah,
He seems like that kind of
meanwhile,
dude.
Uwe Boll will literally challenge you to a boxing match.
Who has the air dryer?
I have an air conditioner on the back
many
of the house.
I'd do a round or two against him. I'd lose.
That might be me. I've got a fan going. It's hot as hell right now.
so do I, and I got my air conditioning unit running as well. And here is Blake Foster, aka the Blue Turbo Ranger. Here's what he looks like now. Just look through some of his images and tell me what you think.
That header.
I think I'm not going to get into a fight with that man anytime soon.
No. In fact, he actually said that it was actually in the late 2000s that he actually he actually gotten like big, but then you know what, he went to be like, you know what, I gotta get back in shape, and here's what it looks like after all that time. He's like, fuck you, look at me, I'm actually looking like I could actually kick your ass. So do a lot of the other people from Power Rangers back in the day. Of course, not all of them have been the same, but
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
yeah, because that one.
hey, if they could
killed
bring back,
some
if they could bring
people.
back Billy to be the new, if they could bring back Billy to be a new Zordon, and they go to part 2, this could be the new Lord Zed.
ooh, something just came to my mind. Something just came to my mind. How would they reimagine Lord Zed?
That's a good question, because this new movie will be the first complete American reimagining of Rhea Repulsa.
Exactly.
And Lord Zed was built from the ground up to be a terrifying villain.
And you look at how he looked before. He was like exposed muscle. and he had metal around his body that looked like it was
A
just
cage.
there. Exactly, and he had his brain exposed. He never showed his face because it was all behind a visor. He
Yeah.
had you look at him and you go, what could they do in this new one?
Like, how could they
3
improve
hammers. Really?
I have to bring this up. This is one of the reasons I'm also iffy on the film. It has 5 writers.
that? What, the new Power Rangers?
Yeah.
What movie doesn't have more than 5 writers nowadays?
I'll put it like this. You know the movie had 5 writers that came out this year?
Ghostbusters?
No, that had 2.
Really?
Independence
even-
Day 2 had... And look how that turned out.
Eh,
Usually 4 writers is kind of pushing it. 5? Jesus Christ. So this thing's probably been like workshopped to hell and back.
So, designed by committee.
We'll see. The director only has 1 other credit to his name, at least a feature-length credit. Project Alamac. It's a found footage time travel movie.
Oh, one of those things.
Yeah.
okay,
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I have seen found footage filmmakers move on. Adam Wingard's a great example. The man has moved from pretty low budget schlock to a director. I'm actually really excited to see what he does. He's doing the Death Note, American Death Note, which I'm actually really looking forward to, even though I've never read the book.
I've
9
only
lives.
seen the movie and that was it.
What, the original live-action Death Note movie?
Yeah. Back in like 2000.
He got Willem Dafoe in his. I know he's playing the Spirit.
oh yeah, he's playing Ryuk.
Ryuk?
Yeah, I saw, and
It's
the
fu-
funny part is, he has the face for it too.
What kind of
There's
that
a-
gaunt look?
Have you not seen what Ryuk looks like in Death Note?
I don't remember who is who.
Ryuk is the Grim Reaper, the demon that follows Light around.
Yeah, okay, that one.
Let me
It's
show
also-
you.
Didn't remember if that was the one following him or Misa.
No, Mitsu's
Here's
like,
his face.
quote-unquote girlfriend.
Here's his face. If any of you don't know, if you look at it, I see Willem Dafoe right now.
I don't know about you guys. I don't know how you know. You don't know who Adam Wingard is, but I'd say you got your Death Note's in good hands because the guy's a pretty awesome filmmaker.
Now the question is, who did it get to play Light? Because you need someone that looks like a saint, but is completely evil inside.
Give me a
Although
moment.
I do love how he's also making Blair Witch this year. He
And
premiered.
then-
Sorry.
Never mind. Here is
That Defoe look does kind of look menacing.
Here is the people that they have currently for the cast of Death Note.
Wait, Light Turner?
Yes, they are Americanizing it. What else do you expect?
Again, they have. I would
Good
say,
point.
but give it a chance. You've got a really good genre filmmaker. I know you guys don't follow filmmakers, but this motherfucker, and I couldn't think of a better man you could give this to. I mean, he's
And here's the thing, though, it's going to be on Netflix. So
Netflix is pretty good with movies. Beasts of No Nation was a depressing ass movie, but really good.
And also, looking at who they have here, I'm like, they do got some good movies here. Like,
you have Light Megami, Mia, L, Watari, Light's father, and Ryuk.
and instead of calling her Misa, they're calling her Mia.
Guessing a
Oh.
Japanese sworn student was too hard to imagine.
Hello?
I'm here.
Sorry,
Hello?
just
Okay, everything just went silent for a second.
it's alright. I'm just trying to figure out what's gonna happen. I really want to see where this movie goes, because we all know about the show. How far will they go to... It looks like they're putting it all the way until the end of
The end of the first half.
Yes! And then it goes all... What the fuck? And yes, I do mean all what the fuck. Oh, just think about this. What if they somehow found a way to be like, hey guys, yes, I got a movie idea. What? Prison School.
Oh fuck, who'd
Oh,
I give
God.
that
That'd
to?
be
if
an
it was
interesting
an
one.
version? You know who I'd give that to? Actually, know who I'd give that to?
Who?
Probably Jeremy Saulnier. He made Green Room this year.
I mean,
I would say Prison School has to be like a twisted comedy if you want to make that live
Okay,
action.
never mind.
No,
You
no, no,
can't
not
do
even that.
Saulnier
You
because Saulnier would just make it a horribly depressing film.
also,
who-
let's think about this. You know what Prison School has to deal with. You have to deal with a woman who...
Rob Zombie, I guess we
Her-
could get.
Her tits are so big that her
She
shirt...
can't button her blouse.
Probably Rob
Exactly.
Zombie.
I mean, even when they made a live-action TV show of of Prison School, they somehow found a woman who was big enough, looked just like her, and somehow managed to have her wear a skirt that showed her purple thong, and
Nice.
somehow made her tits not fall out. Again, super strong adhesive.
This is
Computer
a fun,
graphics.
this would be a fun game. How would we Americanize fucked up anime? What's that one I reviewed? What's that one I watched a while back? I'm trying to remember. It was about a guy who cheats on all these girls, and by the last 2 episodes, it turns into a Hitchcock movie where everyone dies.
I don't know, but that already sounds fucked up.
I remember
I
watching
don't-
this
I
Ninja.
know what you're talking about, and I can't remember the name of that.
And I don't watch a lot of anime, but this kept getting like, dude, you like fucked up shit, you gotta see this. I'm like, alright, and then I watch it, and I hate it. And then those last 2 episodes, I'm like, well, that was disturbing.
Well.
School Days? What was this thing called?
Yes.
School Days.
Yes, that's
Yes,
it.
okay.
School Days, yes.
How would you do that one? Fuck. Could you do that one?
Nice boat.
I'm going to go look at School Days and see if there's
No, they won't Americanize it. I'm wondering if we were to get a group of people to do this, who would we get? This would be a fun game. I imagine this would be fun.
let's just say it is not going to be easy simply because I know they would basically have to cut out a lot of the sex scenes, but that's just what you have to go with. But in terms of all the it's gruesome violence of this
Is that
the
the
game.
You will have to find someone to play the boat.
Was that the anime where I had some girl fall down a stairs and had an umbrella go right through her neck?
I think that was it. I saw this a while ago, and I remember.
And it had a
those-
teacher basically slitting his throat in front of a classroom.
Oh,
You
that's
look-
that's Suicide's Club, I think. And that's the one you're talking about. Because I remember there's a scene in that film when he slits his throat and everyone's screaming, and the guy's like, "Thank you for coming." Oh, that'd be.
School, there are so many death scenes that this thing is just like, oh wow! Like you look at, okay, wow.
I think I'll put it like this. I'll describe it to everyone simply. You know how crazy the Japanese are, right?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
this thing is batshit by their standards. Like, it somehow manages to stick even more nitrous up its ass and go even faster.
Laverne, this is the same country that came up with Fooly Cooley.
Well, there is one thing you can do to make
I have
these things
seen
easier.
so many twisted ass Japanese movies in Japan. I could, like I said, I mean, you've got the entirety of Takeshi Miike's library, you've got Suicide Club, you've got horror films, you've got all these things in there.
Or police.
Oh, fuck, how could I forget about that? With the chair made of organs that just starts pissing itself for no reason. That's apparently a whole subgenre down there. There's like, yeah, that's it. Apparently, those guys have like cornered a whole market down there. They have like, you know, Frankenstein girl versus whatever vampires or some shit.
Toilet girl.
That's rough. Yeah.
Okay,
I
I'm
never like
just.
found niche market. It's brilliant.
It is. It's niche city over there.
But like that in particular, like they have that's almost a subgenre at this point of just bizarro, bloody, gore Japanese films.
Okay, 2 anime that I would love to see them somehow made, but I don't think that'll ever happen. First one is Umi Neko no Nako Koro ni Hane, also known as When They Cry. and also Higurashi. Those two are fucked up anime series.
I know the Raid director Gareth Edwards always wanted to make an anime adaptation. Maybe we can get him for something.
From personal experiences, it's probably easier to make an anime adaptation in America if you place it in the South.
Why would it be easier to place it in the South?
The South is probably the closest to Japan of any part of the US.
Ow.
Our culture. I'm in the South, I know the culture. We're closer to the honoristic.
I think this is what you're trying to look for, Neon. This is death
What are you-
scenes.
Oh, are you sending me this? Oh god, I almost want to rewatch it now just to remind myself of, yeah, I watched this. I gotta admit, it was one of those things. I'm kind of happy I sat through it just so I can tell people. I don't watch a lot of anime, but I've seen this.
South has a conservative culture where honor and right and wrong ways to present yourself are very important. Not as much so as Japan, but we have it very much here.
Oh god, this looks good. Is this from School Days again? Oh, this looks actually higher budget than that. Alright.
Wow, dude.
Oh, that's some shit. Like, oh, fuck, I gotta hand it to these Japanese guys, because they do some shit, like, not even, like, even directors here who push the envelope could come up with.
They would never go this far. They'd be too
They'd go this
handsy.
far, they just haven't thought of it yet. That's the problem.
Have these people just sat there and watched all of the freaking whatchamacallit movies, Final Destination?
Well, they don't do it here
How many of
because
those are there?
There's 5 of
4
them.
and 5.
There are 5 of them.
They
They
haven't-
marathon all of them on Spike, and I watched all 5 of them with a friend, and we were laughing pretty good the whole way.
The first one was supposed to be scary, the second one's meh, and from number 3 on, it became a Looney Tunes cartoon.
That's the ones though, because they're the ones that if you got friends and you like riffing to shit, oh, you'll piss yourself if you're It's fantastic.
What, from 3 on?
3 on, I swear to God, like 4 in particular is my favorite, just because that's the one that gives us the most laughs. But there's a character who's like a racist, and his name in the credits is literally racist guy. That's his name on IMDb. And he dies, he's set on fire to, why can't we be friends, as he's about to burn a cross in front of the Black Sabbath.
we just haven't gotten to the point in our culture where it's acceptable to create all sorts of violent animations like that, sadly.
I could totally get on the level with some of these guys though, like, because they just seem to love that kind of, how far can we go?
They're doing that with video games, like the big budget video games right now.
Oh wow,
played
there's one
Mana.
scene where it's a literal backlash, like backblast, and like wow.
Speaking of that, D-House, I'm assuming that was you. I played Manhunt, and well, they were doing that crap long before today.
Who? Is
I
he
will
well?
never get I will never get that horrible sight of you asphyxiating a man with a plastic bag. Oh, that was creepy. Also, the horrible pig man who oinks when you chop his arms off with a chainsaw.
Pixie.
That shit was fucking like, I don't get disturbed a lot at video games and shit, but that was like, fuck, that was just, oh man, I like stopped playing the game for a little bit. I was just disturbed.
That's where
It
others-
is canon with Grand Theft Auto.
You know what? That was that period where, like, it's funny because, like, I look at that game as sort of a. It's funny because it's all based on the whole urban legends of snuff films and shit, and it's kind of one of the reasons I find it such a fascinating game is because snuff films themselves are just kind of that weird, fascinating thing. We all wonder if they exist.
Oh, I know for a fact they exist.
Oh, they exist. Well, now they do. Back in the day, back before we had the internet and could, you had to distribute them as videotapes and shit. So this is phenomenal. The director, because he's just so he's just eating up that fucking role.
Most of the disturbing creative types tend to be in video games at the moment, and in live action.
Oh my god, Baggage Lizard's talking.
Yes, I got a headset for my brother, but he didn't want it, so I'm using it. And
Wow. Sorry, I'm just watching this whole thing like everyone dies.
of course.
I'm watching the Danganronpa execution scenes just to make me feel better about the other deaths.
And those aren't
at least those are
disturbing,
fun.
those are fun.
Because at least those are funny. Yeah, disturbing but funny.
The what?
1 second. It's from a video game, but...
Danganronpa is satire. Very good satire. Well, maybe not the best satire, but it's interesting.
Is this the one?
Ah,
Underway.
yeah, I have this game on my wish list.
I forgot about
Steam.
the first 2 games are on Steam now.
Speaking of weirdo anime games, I still have that Panzer dating simulator on my Steam list.
Wait, what?
Yes, that exists.
Okay,
Tanks
I-
dating?
Yep.
I need to pump the brakes really quick. Where is this conversation?
Everywhere.
All over the place.
Okay.
We went from movies to fucked up anime, now we're on fucked up video games.
I recommend the Zero Escape series, but wait until 999 is available on Steam before you play any of the other ones.
Well, you know what? I'm tired.
Okay.
But hey, and good news, we'll be meeting up with Anthony next week on Tuesday.
Be fun with that.
Yes.
Okay, maybe it wasn't all school days, but I'm just looking at this going, shit.
I love it. That show, it was weird because, like, I gotta hand these people, they're creative, and this coming from a guy who loves ultra violence. I'll admit I love ultra violence and stuff.
There is something about violence and things I can't do movies like Saw because there's
I
something
get it.
different. It's just
Well, I don't like horror movie violence. I love action violence. Like I love Dread. I love that kind of just bloody gunfight though. I'm not really a big fan of torture porn and shit.
Psychological horror stuff is
Psychological
very
horror is like-
disturbing.
I love that too.
I can understand with the psychological horror, but I can't do gore porn. But however you said action, like,
Like,
you know,
like Dread or anything like that.
or how about Doom?
Oh, I love it. Shit,
That's
my favorite. I love-
Doom's a great example where you see like the guys like popping their head, like popping like parts of their bodies off and just like destroying them with it. I'm like, that I can do. It's because maybe it's just a connection that it's not human. That's
Demons.
fine.
Inherently evil, so
Yeah.
Well, although I think it helps that Carl Urban played both Doom Guy and Dread.
Oh yeah, he did.
It's Carl motherfucking Urban, man.
Still, my favorite part of the movie is still the scene at the beginning when he has the guy cornered at the store when he's got the hostage. It's like, you ever hot shot? What? He said hot shot. And then like the best flare gun death I've seen next to Billy Zane and Dead Calm happens.
Yeah.
Like seriously, that almost tops the death scene in Dead Calm when Billy Zane gets shot with a flare gun.
you should.
And then what was it? Then the woman's like, "Thank you, Judge."
Oh yeah, no, she doesn't. I don't think she even says thank you. I think she's just in shock, or she's just pissed.
No, she said, "Thank you, Judge," or something like that. Let me check the scene.
Cause
You should be more careful. Hotshot is such a twiggling word here.
That slow-mo scene is great when they just burst into that apartment like it's fucking foot. The cinematography and editing on that shot is fucking beautiful.
Also, I want to say this, that my friend at the game store got me into something that I never thought I would ever get into completely, is that we were watching an episode of X-Files.
Ah, that's an oldie.
Yeah, because people bring in, like, old DVDs, and people brought in a while back, seasons of the X-Files. And because, he was like one of those things where it's like, since I basically I basically run this place, I could just grab the DVDs from the shelf and just watch them on TV. And use them as background noise.
Yeah, before you throw them in the trash.
No, actually, he sells them for a cheap price. Beyond cheap. That DVD collection, for the one season, $10.
I love cheapo DVD shops. You'll find some true gems if you look hard enough.
Oh, there's like a huge rack of them on our store shelf.
Does he have like foreign films and like more bizarre exploitation stuff as well?
It's more whoever wants to bring in their DVDs or whatever he buys from things he get from what the owner buys, and he has four storage spaces full of stuff that he's bought over the years.
What else strange stuff is under the counter?
Not all that much. In fact, we've got one case that is basically known simply as the graveyard. Goodbye, dead consoles.
Oh, it's like under the counter.
You mean under the glass displays? Because if you have anything like that...
Oh, really?
There is no porn. He will not accept porn.
Does it take exploitation though? Because some
Not even sure.
Some of those films do border on porn, depending on what kind you're looking for.
How many copies of Dolomite are there?
Hell if I know.
It's a
He
good...
He doesn't organize them. He just takes their DVDs there and just slaps it right in there.
Dolomite is a big seller. I've heard. In these places. People love it. My grandmother ran a video shop. She said Dolomite, people rented it so much the tape wore out.
Dolomite is a brilliant fucking movie.
They do not take VHS, unfortunately.
They were fun videotapes.
Did you ever see its sequel, The Human Tornado?
No. Those might be good for Secret Project, but they might be too funny.
Oh, they're hilarious. They're amazing. Rudy Ray Moore is the king of that genre.
How is Disco Godfather?
Hold on. Let me refresh my memory on that. It's Rudy Ray Moore, pretty much exactly how I feel. A must watch if you love crazy cinema. Basically, I'm saying go watch it right now if you get the chance.
God, being minded of Dread. If I just had a pile of money, I would get a custom Dread costume made.
What other violent action films are there that I could reference other than Dread? Because that's the one everyone here knows, so I gotta keep bringing that one up. It is a very good example, though.
Occasionally, a blaxploitation film would have good action.
Occasionally.
Also, one thing that I really liked from that Dread movie, you know the stupid mouth respirators every movie seems to have when it's even somewhat sci-fi related?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one covers your goddamn nose, unlike all of the other ones.
Well, it would make sense that a respirator would cover your nose.
Ideally, it would also cover like be more gas mask like.
The guy who wrote it, Alex Garland, is pretty good at that stuff. He's one of my favorite writers of one of my favorite screenwriters. He wrote 28 Days Later. He also wrote recently Ex Machina. That's fantastic. So he's pretty good at continuity like that. I mean, in 28 Days Later, they say it takes 20 seconds before you turn once you're hit with infected blood. Once Brendan Gleeson gets hit with the blood from the Raven, if you actually time the scene, 20 seconds he turns.
Nice.
Ever seen that movie?
Well, I mean, would you have gotten really pissed if they were a couple seconds short or long on that scene?
Well, I mean, that's just Alex Garland. He's great at continuity and stuff. That's
Yeah.
But that's a well-drawn dragon.
Rewatched it recently. Man, it's a beautifully creepy movie. Like, that whole scene when he's walking through the desolate London streets and there's no one there.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh my god, it's so creepy.
The dragon continues scream isn't quite as nice as the regular dragon.
And I give you.
I love these Michael Phelps memes. I hope they don't die.
I mean, look at that. It is Michael Phelps as Reaper, I think is what it is, right?
Reaper.
Well, okay, what are you guys looking at that involves Michael Phelps?
Michael Phelps' face
Oh,
a few
God,
nights
yeah.
ago. Oh my god, I hope this doesn't die because this shit's
Dude, that face. His face, he's like, I'm gonna kick, I'm
Okay.
gonna fuck your shit.
If Reaper wasn't a Hispanic male, he'd be the perfect actor for him.
I know.
Carl Urban would be the perfect actor for it, but Carl Urban can play almost fucking anything.
Wish Chris Cooper was still acting. He's played everything, from Mexicans to Martians to... Oh God. Remember Reaper. You can tell a lot by who you're playing with in Overwatch. By the way, TY, I finally bought it.
Say again?
I finally bought Overwatch. I don't know if you still play it, but...
I still play it. Don't know about the rest. In fact, I was actually getting ready to fire it up as soon as I finished watching this anime while I'm talking to you guys.
Oh shit, can
wow.
you have me Battle.net?
Oh wow, it has been 2
Give me a second.
years. It's been 2 years, man.
2 years since what?
It's been 2 years since the death of Robin Williams.
Mm.
Oh, damn.
Since
Nope.
it's the day of.
I don't really celebrate death days, personally.
And the
I
day,
do- I
and the
don't-
day
I don't like this-
after, the day after was when the world changed forever. Gamergate.
Oh,
No one talks about
Oh, we don't talk about that anymore.
Yeah, no,
Reed.
talk about
Gamergate
that.
was on the 13th.
Really?
Can we not put that up?
Personally, it's part of the reason I don't take gaming as seriously as I do anymore, so...
Hey,
Yeah, it's
Gamergate
one of
happened
those-
on my birthday?
Can we
Ugh.
not
Just
That-
don't
that
wanna talk
really-
about it?
It happened almost immediately after Robin Williams passed away.
Like, I'm serious. There came a point I just gave up on video games altogether because I'm like, is this it? Fuck it, I'm just gonna focus on my film career.
I
Also-
will still play video games, I just don't want to go to this anymore. So let's just move on, shall we?
I remember it
I
because
said
of
nothing about the whole thing. I just stated the fact.
Well,
And-
you know what? No one likes to bring it up, so don't bring it up.
another anniversary on the 13th. I remember because it's my birthday. 4 years of Be Worker, Be Fuel.
Oh,
That's a good
yeah.
one.
Happened August 13th, 2012. Or was it 2011? No, 2012, I think. This is why I don't speak that much. I ramble, and my voice sounds like margarine being strained through cheesecloth.
To be
How do you know
fair,
what that sounds like?
To be fair, I know the feeling. I mean, I talk and nobody gives a shit.
I don't say
Yeah,
that.
we apparently give a crap if we're listening to you.
You are streaming.
Wait, were you streaming?
I was streaming last
yes.
night, and the only person that came was Enforcer.
I was asleep, I think. No, well,
I was in Atlantic City getting hammered. Okay, I think that's a good excuse.
Here's
I
what happened.
think I was playing Final Fantasy 14 all night trying to catch up on a lot of things.
Here's what happened. I happened to be streaming the same time that Red Fox was on, and everybody went to his channel.
Oh wait, I was working. Yeah. Was I? Yeah. No wait. Yeah. Like I said, I ramble.
I wouldn't worry too much about it.
All the personality of an 80-year-old crazy cat lady. And more.
Who?
Me.
Oh.
I admit I have the personality of sandpaper.
Well, that's better than me as a personality of cardboard.
I have the personality of a goddamn psycho, of a sociopath.
I scare my coworkers.
I only have this to say.
I talk about exploitation films with people who don't know what exploitation is.
Oh, that must be fun.
Well, I know.
Oh no, they love it. They love it. It's like a whole world they don't understand and they want to know more. It's fantastic.
Basically, you are leading them down the rabbit hole.
Are you kidding me? That's a great rabbit hole. Have you ever actively tried to watch a Roger Corman women in prison film?
I just showed a coworker a few videos that I found on YouTube, and they ran out of the lounge.
Well, Baggage, you are the what is it? The lurker of the mafia. You find things.
And the strangest thing is, at work, they think that I'm naive and innocent.
Well, I put it like this: people who are crazy are usually pretty good at hiding it. Well, at least the ones who end up professional. TY, are you online right now?
Yeah, I should be.
Did you get my request?
Oh, one second, let me get off full screen.
Alright, just wondering.
And an added benefit, everyone seems to think of me as being consistently 4 years younger than I actually am.
Why do I have Dennis Leary playing in the background
What
now?
the fuck was that?
That was the ninja.
Yeah,
That
Ninja. Be careful
Dennis
with that. We
Leary
are
saying,
streaming.
that was Dennis Leary, asshole. That's what I am.
Great song.
That's why I always tell
just
people,
hope-
like, I'm an asshole. That's what I always say. It's like, I'm an asshole. Give me a like. I'm gonna be.
Ninja Reese is streaming right now, so careful with the copyrighted materials.
I just hope that Dennis is actually cool with people playing his song.
I think he makes too much money to give a fuck.
It's one of those, it's
about
one of those
something
things that I don't think he really...
about something that's over 15 years old now.
Well, it depends on if it's been content ID'd.
Good point.
Also, does he own the song, or does the studio own the song? It doesn't matter what he thinks.
It doesn't matter if it's in the system, it's in
He
the
owns
system.
the song. Otherwise, they wouldn't let him play it on stage.
Besides, he essentially did it on stand-up, so...
If it's in the system, it's in the system. Nothing you can do. Well,
Well, you could go insane and just burn the system to the ground.
Yeah, but what would we replace it with?
Nothing, anarchy.
Yeah, I think nothing should replace the system. There should be no music.
we can have the Creative Commons or everything. Everyone writes down the long explanation. Creative credits, no attribution, but be like whatever, what.
Yeah, good luck getting the music and movie industry to agree with that.
Share like BYCCA plus plus. Then you write the paragraph. Then you put the works cited. Then you put the tags.
As I said, just burn this to the ground or replace it with nothing.
Did you just bore yourself to sleep?
No, that was a simple little ruse.
I see.
Yeah, Baggage, if you ever somehow make it to the next, if you make it to the next XP Fest, would you mind me put in a Hannibal Lecter mask and straitjacket?
Oh,
Yeah, I have to agree with this.
If I did that, I'd just be easier if I just FaceTimed or Google Hangout over there and get a robot, send it around there, drive around. It'd be about the same.
The robot doesn't get hands, though.
Neon, would you do this?
You don't know that. Robots have hands now. Just look at Pepper.
Yeah, but your robot that you're controlling doesn't get hands.
You don't know. Maybe I can spring for Pepper. Pepper only costs about $1,000, and they're releasing him in the U.S. this year.
Ah, robotics. The death of the minimum wage worker.
I think they have a list of the top 10 jobs that will go bye-bye as soon as robots become more mainstream. Let's see now. If I remember some of it, there'll be security guards, fast food employees.
Okay.
Well, that sure as hell won't be customer service.
Okay, this is funny as hell. This last one I posted.
I actually think the security guard one's gonna last a bit longer, just because there are gonna be people who argue that robots shouldn't be enforcing laws. Or
What
rules.
else? What else they have on the list? Drivers, delivery people.
Oh yeah.
Though I think drivers is probably going to be the most far out because they're just now testing the self-driving vehicle.
Oh no, dude, they've already had a successful test with multiple self-driving trucks. They had people following them, of course, but they were able to cross all of Europe on their own.
Oh.
Jobs are going to be very heavily customer service focused in the next decades, in the next years, and now.
Well, yeah.
And I was about to say, Yale already has some robot security, so that's already being in the works. Frontline infantry is also on the list, which is actually a good thing.
The problem with that frontline infantry being replaced with robots is people are not going to be comfortable with the idea of robots being on the front lines and the whole possibility of them being hacked. And if they can't be hacked because they're sentient in their own right, people aren't going to trust them because they're thinking fucking robots with guns.
They'll still be Cold War-ish.
True, but would you rather have robots or humans killing one another?
Yeah, that means it'll be less of ability to defend your country once you're invaded.
Well, the issue with the robotics thing is, well, the robots kill each other. How long before the robots don't want to kill each other, join forces, then kill humanity?
I don't know.
Good
Will it be
point.
robots
By then-
killing each other, or will it be robots
Kojima,
killing
no.
humans?
Kojima, don't fucking do this to me, you son of a bitch.
What did Kojima do now?
He's doing his favorite. Well, his top 6 films of the first half of the year. He's doing what we do midterm report. #1 film of the year so far.
Nine Lives?
Ghostbusters?
Zootopia. You son of a bitch. You son of a fuck bitch.
What movie?
Zootopia.
The furry one.
I hate that movie.
But it's a good movie still.
No, it's not, because you only like it because you like to suck up to people.
No.
I'm a furry. What's your excuse?
I thought it was just a well-written and well-acted movie. Generic storyline, but otherwise well done.
Then again, I'm the dude who hates children's entertainment, so
Yeah.
movie has to have
I mean-
violence for me to give a fuck.
Who do you think I'm sucking up to for the Zootopia thing?
I don't know. This is somebody.
Red Fox?
I'm not on speaking terms with him, man. Well, more likely he's not on speaking terms with me or Dr. Captain.
Oh wait, never mind. It wasn't Zootopia. It was Son of Saul. All right. It's a depressing ass movie.
Son of Saul. I'm guessing that has nothing to do with Breaking Bad.
Or Saul.
Yeah, also D House is right. Basically, do you really want politicians to be able to declare war without any oversight effectively, because no lives are actually being lost?
Here's the thing. I have a feeling that by then, there will be no nations, only corporations.
So Shadowrun, Mega City, ICP.
There might be a couple of corporations big enough and ballsy enough to declare themselves their own nations, but the problem is they don't have access to nukes, and if governments really want to start playing hardball with corporations, they can play hardball.
What about privately funded nukes? We already have privately funded rockets and privately funded space programs.
Yeah, if a private corporation started developing nukes that wasn't at the behest of nuclear power, that would trigger straight up war with that corporation.
What they're claiming is only for nice energy purposes. I keep forgetting that I have a headset, so I have a microphone attached to my head. So I keep moving closer to the camera. The camera?
Okay, basically, if you're a nation or a corporation that wants access to nuclear power, and you are not cleared to have nuclear weapons, you have to buy the material from someone else. And you have to ship the waste products to them. And every ounce has to be accounted for. Every gram.
But what if they just didn't care?
Then you send in the Marines, drag the scientists out, and they're never heard from again.
But if there's anarchy, where are the Marines?
Well, if there's anarchy, they'll probably die out because someone's going to get a hold of a nuke and detonate it.
What if the Marines went to a tea party and never came back?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me finish. I was watching this episode.
I was just wondering.
What you guys watching? What you guys playing?
No.
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Did you have fun?
Yeah, let me go and fire it up myself.
Sorry, dude. Just wondering.
That's alright.
You don't know that Marines don't do tea parties. There can be very manly tea parties, and there can be very...
Yeah, it's made with whiskey.
It's made with whiskey, damn right.
Whiskey and bullet.
Steroids are probably infused in there too.
And very girly sons, D-House.
That's Blackwater you're talking about. They're the one with steroids.
Steroid tea. Would that be good? Would it actually taste good?
Probably would just taste like tea, because do steroids have a taste?
Would it be a substitute for spinach?
I am what I am.
And that's all that I am.
I'd rather... There's nobody I'd rather be than me.
Was olive oil a code name for Agent Orange?
Probably.
Fried Vietnamese.
Now I'm hungry. Fuck you, Kiri.
Ah, so I get it. Popeye was an allegory to the Iraqi War, several years made in the past by a time-traveling spaceman named John Q. Rockefeller.
Say what?
This sounds like a plot for a shitty direct-to-video movie.
So what does Bluto represent?
Bluto represents the frustration and corruption between the Sunni and the Shia.
But what about Whippy?
Wimpy just represents the hard-working businessmen who try and create hot dog and hamburger establishments, but can't make it because of war. All the bombings destroying their precious meateries.
What about Cheetah?
I forgot who that was.
The dog that can go anywhere.
Lucio's best healer. Anyone who disagrees with me is a pleb.
He's the
No, he
DJ
is.
guy, right?
Yes.
He's the bird. He's the guy with the roadways. Yeah.
He is the fucking best healer in the game.
I thought he worked well with other healers.
No, you don't understand.
Mercy's just a babysitter, and poor old Robo Gandhi didn't really. Did he get his buff yet? Because I heard he was gonna get a buff.
He got a buff.
His health was originally.
Seawall, you play this too?
No, I just keep up with it and hear from other guys.
His health was originally 150. Now it's
I know, and it was frustrating because he had a really good
so
setup.
that means even a Widowmaker can buy a shot with one bullet.
Frustrating because, like, you know, he had a good setup. Just press shift to heal people, press E to discord people.
Yeah, then there's what's her name, the
Diva?
the other sniper.
Black Widow.
Which
Not
you
Black
know,
Widow.
can I say that I think yeah, we need more snipers in game. Yeah, fuck yeah, we need
Well,
a
Oh,
Yeah,
and
there's
as a healing sniper, so
Yeah, the
her bullets heal
healing
teammate and hurt enemies.
Also
Lord
the
knows,
shield gun.
Lord knows, every time I get in a game, everyone wants to fight over Hanzo and Widowmaker. So yeah, let's make it even more frustrating.
You forget the house.
Thinking they can MLG phase quick scope like motherfuckers. Come on.
John Q. Hurrah was from a future in which Hitler actually got accepted into his art school, where he made a good career designing yearbooks. And so unfortunately the Nazi party was run by someone else who was not named.
But probably
I thought that it
significantly
was
more
Hank
competent.
Fleck, a shoemaker.
No, it was John Q. His last name's kind of hard to pronounce because I wrote it down, but I lost the paper, so I kind of forget.
It was bullshit. Sorry about that.
I just realized we have two snipers,
Oh yeah, who do we? Okay, we got.
Widow and
Oh, that was his
Hanzo.
name.
Oh yeah, Hanzo technically is a sniper. Yeah. Well, the only reason people play Hanzo is because his ult's insane. That's it. Because I suck as Hanzo, I really do. I'm
Get this crazy ice bitch away from me!
I'm trying to kill Diva right now, so I'm busy. Here,
I'm trying
I
to
got-
run away from.
I'm healing. Go.
What was it? Too bad Overwatch. Is Overwatch on Steam?
No,
No,
It's on
Blizzard.
BattleNet.
It's Battle.net.
It's good
Damn
game,
it,
though.
Blizzard.
It's a
Damn
good
it, Blizzard,
game.
don't you realize that Steam will eventually eat you for not releasing on them?
You do know this game has more players than most games on Steam, right?
Yeah, I know.
Like it's rivaling Dev TF2 right now.
Actually, it's already destroyed TF2.
Well,
No, TF2 destroyed itself with its last update.
Yeah, true.
what they did in the last update? I don't really keep up with TF2 anymore.
Did they get rid of the hats?
No, they killed record car mode badly.
Car?
I'm sorry. Let me
give-
phrase that.
Sorry.
They killed casual play badly.
Yeah.
So,
So now it's just those super serial types.
yeah.
Oh, ICBM.
They ruined the fun. No.
Oh god, fuck off, Roadhog, you overpowered piece of shit.
Did he kill you?
No, he almost did, but fuck Roadhog. Which is disappointing because I always play as him.
It's rarely fun when they ruin the fun.
Dude, Roadhog's OP, and that's why everyone hates him and loves him at the same time.
Well, Roadhog's tank is just, I could eat a lot of damage. My tank
Roadhog is literally press shift and blow your head off. That's it. That's all he needs to do. Diva got her buff as well, right? Is that why this guy's...
That's why Diva's a beast now.
Yeah, she's kicking my ass more than usual.
So I'm planning on building a computer, and the thing I'm most worried about is, what if I don't have enough cables?
Cables are actually pretty cheap and easy to get a hold of.
Let's see now. McCree got buffed, then nerfed.
Which I found funny. It used to be big OP the game, and then it was...
Okay, they start by nerfing him by weakening the damage of of his alt fire.
Which is weird because I thought High Noon that was the whole appeal of High Noon. It is just a big one. It's a big
No,
fuck.
no, not
Cute.
High Noon. His Fan the Hammer, because
Oh,
Fan the Hammer was tank because as he was, McCree was a tank killer.
Yeah, because that's the point. High Noon is meant to be a big fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
no,
a very interesting creature on display.
Oh god. Okay, that Robo. I just call him Robo Gandhi, by the way.
oh the monk.
Goddamn
Yeah, the
gods.
monks. Just gonna call him that because it's more fun to call him that.
Then to mention,
I'm sorry, but Zenny, whatever the fuck his name is not as good as Robo
Zen.
Gandhi. That's just true. Robo Gandhi's better.
I'll have to eventually get the Overwatch sometime.
well, at least now we got a second healer, and
Good. Oh fuck! I didn't think ICBM was out. Damn it.
yeah, when you hear nerf this, run for cover, get behind the main wall.
Forgot about that. Well, I did notice it was out. It was on until the last moment. Like, oh fuck! Boom.
Shit, Roadhog special just won.
Oh damn! We got murdered.
Personally, I don't want an ice cream balloon movement.
Well, welcome to Overwatch. Sometimes you're the murderer, sometimes you're the murderee.
That Roadhog skin is fantastic, though.
I want that freaking McCree Olympic skin bad.
I hate how they've done the Olympic stuff. It's
Yeah,
bullshit.
you can't buy it. You have to get into a crates.
Yeah, because
And you only have to get the Olympics to get it.
that is I'm not even gonna bother with it, which is disappointing because there are some that look really cool.
Well, you have the advantage since you're just starting. You'll get
Well, I'm actually level 20. I'm actually level 22.
Oh, okay.
I have this game for a while. I just never bothered to ask, hey, you want to play? Well, actually, I really wanted to. I've had it for a while, but I've been playing Evolve because it went free to play, so I've just been grinding away at that. And this has been kind of on this sideline. And this took a backseat to Evolve. Yeah, don't ask me.
Speaking of
Because
the
I can't
Olympics,
give you an answer.
Oh god, how are we going to do defense? Sorry, offense.
Curious to talk about the Olympics.
speaking of the Olympics, has there been any reports about any of the athletes coming down with something
That's easy.
or
One blast.
finding dead bodies?
It's fucking music because no one wants to be the tank. Fine.
Or mutating in the toxic water?
The one thing I did read was
Is
they
that-
put a white boat in the water and it turned yellow.
Oh god.
I read that much.
So is Phelps now a super mutant?
I think
No, he's
they
swimming in the
meant-
pool. He's
No,
far
he's
away
swimming in
from
the
those
pool.
waters.
We assume the pool is clean and not in the real river.
Beijing did a better job of taking care of their city than Rio did this year.
Well, Rio tried to wall off the favelas. Apparently, it failed.
I'm sure it's just Jello.
Yeah, Jello construction. That makes sense.
What is it saying? I can't remember. Because of the Z, it's that one fever that's cropping up all over Brazil.
Zika.
The Zika virus. How many athletes have come down with the Zika virus?
Well,
We'll
no,
see
Zika, what it does is, my dad's a doctor, he explained it to me. Zika, basically, if you get it while you're pregnant, your baby could, if you get it and you're about to have a baby, it deforms the baby, and apparently, affects your whole life. So, a whole bunch of golfers didn't go, Jason Day didn't go, a whole bunch of professional golfers just said, fuck it, because they want to have kids.
Hi, Nate.
Wait.
How are you doing?
Wait, it affects both?
Well, no, it affects both parties. Basically, if you're gonna have kids and you get Zika, it's highly recommended you don't have kids if you have Zika. It's not like a flu. It's very, very bad. Apparently, it's depressing what it does to people.
Jesus. And the Olympic Committee chose a country that is basically have this at pandemic levels.
Look, the Olympics are always crooked. They're like FIFA. They've always been crooked.
Years in
Especially since
advance.
they held the World Cup
Crooked's
as
an
well.
understatement when it comes to FIFA, but
Remember they gave one Olympics to Beijing fucking Jing one year. They did a fine job with it, but it's China.
Tokyo's getting the next one.
They'll actually
Yeah, I think that's a bad. That would be
Tokyo
fine.
pretty fun, actually.
Did
All I
you
can
s-
say is I'm at least glad that it's not going to Boston. I voted against that stuff.
Did
Oh,
you
that's right. Boston was one of the city candidates, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We Vancouver, we got ours, so we're fine. We don't want any more.
Yeah.
I think I was watching a documentary when London got the Olympics. A friend called up and said, "Congratulations from." Or let me rephrase that. A London citizen called his friend in France, who was also opposed to the candidate, and said, "Congratulations."
It's funny because Brazil had to host the World Cup, and that ate up a lot of money, and they lost it horribly. So it was the saddest part. They lost that fucking cup badly, like 8-1 to Germany, of all people.
What, Brazil got eliminated?
It was the most brutal fucking loss I've seen in a soccer game in a long time.
The Germans will always make it to the end. They just have
Like,
to go through the
my
Belgium
favorite
first.
thing I saw from it, someone posted the Jesus statue from Brazil, and it captioned saying, "We lost by this much." That was
Brazil.
That was a really depressing World Cup too, 'cause to see Germany lose, to see Brazil just get murdered like that, and they hosted the thing too. So you could just see the crying faces of the Brazilians as everything they had hoped for had just burned to the ground within a few moments.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing's still up?
A shitty team right now. I don't know about you.
Well, now we're finally moving the payload.
Took us fucking forever.
I wasted half my ult to get to try to
Did
kill
y'all see
them.
that?
I've still got my ult, so I'm just gonna wait until a whole bunch of people come together. I'm just going, oh fuck.
And Zenyatta is wasting my time by doing this flashy shit. Eat bullets.
May, you bitch. You
That's
chubby, unattractive bitch.
That's a common word by saying when it involves May.
What?
You chubby, unattractive bitch.
He's just experiencing life dealing with May. It's common in the
No,
world.
no, I've played as May. I know the bullshit. I'm
Seriously,
bullshit
Rio?
firsthand.
Those showers.
Oh, they're horrible. Yeah,
The
it's-
showers are amazing.
And now
It's Sochi all over again.
It's
Someone
nice to
call
see.
the American bobsledder team. They're the only ones who can escape.
Nice to see Jigsaw and James Wan are renting out that fucking shower.
oh God!
God.
Imagine what happens after the Olympics in Rio.
Like, my advice would
It'll
be
be
burn
torn
it.
down.
Burn it all. Burn the fucker down.
The four in the shower of the dick, nothing.
The warlords of the favelas will take it over. They'll
They-
fight over
they-
it as
they
a
got-
fort.
People got kicked out from the Olympics. You know damn well they're gonna get it back. They got
Yeah.
kicked out. You know they're going back after this is over.
Yeah.
How many people are gonna have to kill to get it to?
And we're not going to hear about a single one.
I'm not a fan of Peter Reinhardt unless I have a team that knows what they're doing. These people don't know what they're doing.
We should just leave this group and find another one.
Let's just wait and get other points.
Yeah, we're getting our XP. That's a given.
What was it? Trying to remember. Oh yeah, I remember that one tweet that kind of started the Sochi jailbreak hashtag. I never thought I'd have to use my bobsledding skills to escape a bathroom.
The toilet. Those toilets, really small toilets.
But this is. Oh, that was Russia.
Yeah, that was Sochi. And funnily enough, that same guy got caught in an elevator and they just ripped the damn doors open and walked down the stairs.
Well, it's Russia. They don't give a fuck.
Well, what's the area where you're told to put your used toilet paper in a basket, not flush it into a closet?
That shit was fantastic. I was a little
Well, Mexico has the same problem.
Yeah, except that when they flush the toilet, the stuff goes up the drain and not down.
And there was a thing where they had the fire drill in the Australian village in Rio. People just slept through it because they turned the fire alarms off.
Yeah, also the team got robbed.
Is May still alive?
May
And
is still
so
alive.
why?
I want you to help me kill this bitch, like, right
I'm
this
too
moment.
busy trying to stop everything in my field. And I mean everything.
Oh.
And now I'm dead thanks to May's blizzard. I couldn't block anymore.
Guess what? We both got killed by a Lucio. Fuck off.
Well, it wasn't Lucio. May froze us solid. Once you're frozen solid, you're headshot bait.
I've got a feeling you hate May, Neon.
I've hated May ever since I laid eyes on that chubby Arctic slut whore comrade bitch.
She's supposed to be Chinese. Not Chinese, I meant...
I don't give a fuck if she's Japanese, Korean, or...
No, I think she's Chinese.
Yeah, Chinese, yeah. Diva's...
albino black. I don't
Diva's the
give a
diva.
shit.
Diva's Korean.
Fine. She's Japanese.
Actually, no, the Japanese one is a diva. That's the joke we all make. She's just a weeaboo.
Well, think about it, all her texts are essentially leet speak.
Can we leave this group, please, before we have to play with these fucking people again?
Oh, never mind.
Did it.
It left for us.
Thank God.
Team of incompetence.
Yes.
Oh, that was brutal. That was 2 games of just pain and sadness.
It's one of those moments you're hoping the other team will be better offense than defense, and it just wasn't happening.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. This is the problem with this game. You either get a team that knows what they're doing, or you never get an in-between team that knows what they're doing versus a team that can't play to save their fucking lives.
And this is why I don't play competitive that much.
Oh fuck! I haven't even touched competitive since I haven't even touched competitive, and I'm not going to. Probably.
I play competitive like once every couple of days because I really don't need to die of a heart attack because of a video game.
Remember when I used to play Siege? I used to play competitive. Fuck! I could
No,
barely do
Ty,
one.
you'll die of a heart attack on the job when somebody does something so stupid you couldn't believe it.
And that's why I'm looking for another job so that doesn't happen.
I'm calling it and playing as Edgelord. XX Edgelord. I hate my parents. XX.
Let me tell you about this one. Couple of days ago, we had an accident. Someone slipped and fell while housekeeping was mopping.
That's a powerful scorpion.
Hit his head on one of the middle sides, so he's bleeding. So okay, we go up there, we're trying to console the guy, and he's trying to beat up the housekeepers, beat up the housekeeping supervisor, beat up the maintenance dude, beat up my coworker because he just also had to be Hispanic.
Ugh.
He had more energy for someone with a head injury than most people I know that are fully healthy. The funniest thing is, the ambulance eventually came. The ambulance came to check on the guy. He said, "Give me a few minutes. I want a smoke break before I go to the hospital." And they sat there and let him smoke his cigarettes.
This is what a real man does.
The real man would also have like a good sniffer on hand,
It's true.
or at least a flask.
Can we wait to the point unlocks before we run out there and die like Saving Private Ryan?
I'm too busy running from everything and everyone that wants me dead.
Oh, thank God I have my shift move. Alright, I can take this
There's
point.
the Bangalores.
It's funny, I used to hate playing Edgelord because everyone I know who plays him is like a 13-year-old or 16-year-old, but he's probably the best tank breaker in the game.
Well, that's his job. He's supposed to be the tank breaker.
Edgelord?
Reaper.
Oh, Reaper.
I call him Edgelord. I just give them all nicknames.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming May's nickname isn't very flattering.
May is
call her
May,
bitch, but yeah, we just call her May, and that's like it's like the name that echoes in the hills. It's like whispers in the corridor. You know?
Yeah.
Her thing is May is May, and she'll kill you all day.
Gandhi. I like to call Soldier 76 Call of Duty Kid.
Look, he's essentially the dad of Overwatch, as people call him.
He's probably the closest to like a normal like shooter class this game has to.
Well, that's
like,
supposed to be the
he
point.
runs. He's got an assault rifle.
Pew pew.
Phenomenal start. He's probably the best starter of which you know.
What's her name? The one that kind of has the eagle armor kind of thing.
Farrah.
Farrah. She's soldier from TF2 or Rock.
She's awesome too. She's
Oh yeah, I hear she's a pretty good overall class.
Yeah.
Her mom is the support
the
archer.
sniper, yeah.
And there's also like Xenia.
Robo Gandhi, which is who I call him.
Yeah.
Anna can make for some very scary moments. Like, picture a nano boosted Bastion in tank mode.
Oh, the salt powered
Who should
tank.
have like a I don't know if
Sega? Or good, or in my case, Lucky Genji, that's also nano boosted. The sword can cut down anything in one hit.
I got a question though to that. Didn't she? I don't know if this got patched or this was a glitch, but wasn't there an ability she could knock a whole player out for the whole session?
I think it's only for a few minutes before they wake up. I
thought it was a few seconds that they took damage.
Managed to kill Lucio. Happy with my results. Oh hell yeah! Oh good God, back off!
I'm gonna walk around here.
Fucking Hanzo's all. That's the only reason anyone plays him too.
I think that's his nickname, just his ult.
That's the only reason anyone plays him. Because I can't play as him. I'm not good with him. I'm not.
Just use your skills as Huntsman Sniper. I died.
Winston, I like to call Harambe. you guys know about Harambe, good, alright.
Yep.
All this Harambe stuff. Oh, yeah.
Harambe
Yes, and I
may
remember
physically
the
be
joke.
dead, but he will always be alive in our minds.
I remember the joke about that one.
It's still going.
Why
look,
is
you
it
gotta
keep
the fucked up
going?
Shoot the monkey. Okay, there's a kid down there. Shoot the monkey.
Yeah,
Bang.
shoot the monkey.
God damn it, you
I meant
missed.
the kid.
Wrong monkey.
That's such a horrendous joke, and I love it. These guys are killing us.
They grouped up behind a Winston barrier. We couldn't penetrate.
They are Rhino.
We got the
Winston. Where the fuck is he? Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Yeah, Ironheart died the same time I did.
I'm edged. I'm gonna use my special. I'm gonna tell my mom on you. I'm gonna threaten to hack you.
And we'll use the internet police.
We're gonna pull a Devin Tracy on him.
They backtraced you.
Devin Tracy, was that the one who was like some kid whining and the mom saying like, the internet police needs to help us?
No, he's one of those guys. He's kind of like the Amazing Atheist. He's an asshole on the internet.
There's a lot of people who are an asshole on the internet. You gotta be more
You're gonna have to be a bit more specific.
Yeah, dude.
He technically didn't dox this guy, but he did reveal the name of a 14-year-old that was, poking fun at him or something like that.
I thought you were talking about one kid who made that video on Justin Bieber and turned out to be one big troll. I don't remember this kid's name, but he was pretty good. He was a pretty fun troll, really.
Oh, that kid, yeah.
Yeah, we made fun of him for a while. Personally, I respect the fact he was a troll, because he was convincing as fuck.
Was that the Leave Him Alone troll? Or?
No, that was
Britney Spears.
No, that was like the original. She wasn't a troll, dude. That was the sad part. She
Wait,
was
that was
really,
a girl? I thought that was a guy.
That was Guy.
So what, she was the original lol cow?
Yeah, that she was the original lol cow. Yeah. Well, it's a he, but I don't know what it is anymore.
It's the progenitor of a Tumblr. Let's go with that.
Okay, fine. I'm just going with that.
Alright, Crazy Monkey around here somewhere.
It does porn now, I know.
Even our old friend Scott Lake.
I'll tell you this. If you know anyone who beats off to that, that's a cry for help. Kill them. Put them out of their misery.
Take him out back and treat him like Old Yeller.
Just get the pistol out of the drawer and just put it in their head. They're already asking for it.
It's more humane this way.
I did not know they went down that route.
Even our friend Scott Lake has gotten rid of his Miley posters.
Is he still around?
Yes, but he's gotten rid of his Miley posters.
Oh, I remember that. He deleted all those too, which is
Yeah,
disappointing.
he deleted season 1.
Now he's doing...
Did anyone ever re-upload those? Because I'm wondering if they exist anywhere. 'Cause
I have a handful.
I might want to rewatch a couple for the nostalgia factor. Fuck, those videos were funny as hell.
Now he's decided to make funny internet review videos.
So
Oh,
when
wow.
Nostalgia
A
Critic.
penny, 100.
He went nostalgia critic like 10 years too late.
The person he's drawing inspiration from is this mysterious Mr. Inter character.
Oh god, no.
Yeah.
Who?
Oh god, no.
Who?
I'm the only one who knows who that is. Okay.
Is it a is it the poor man's version of a Nostalgia Critic?
He yells at SpongeBob cartoons and then complains about Viacom, I think, because Viacom takes things down or something.
Oh yeah. I've seen him on ED every now and then. I go on the forums and
I
just-
want to put my head through a brick wall.
Why? What did you do?
If you think Ring is bad, go watch one of his videos.
Yeah, I think it's like Nostalgia Critic, but worse, and SpongeBob SquarePants.
You want to see what man children are like, especially you want to see what a real man child is like. Go watch those videos, man. You will.
Yeah, except he's too young to have a neck beard.
I know this is the worst part. If he were that old, though, he'd totally have a neck beard.
Okay, what's this guy's name?
Are you referring to Scott Lake?
No. The person Scott Lake is taking inspiration from that does the stupid SpongeBob things. I've got to see an episode to see how bad it is.
Oh man, you really go down this road.
Well, have a scotch with you. You don't need your wine.
Fuck the glass, just drink out of the bottle. That's what I do.
According to
Hey,
Tony Tropes,
I
he
have
has
Glenn
3
Levitt.
series. My
I
Little
am
Pony
wasting
reviews,
Okay, link fucking now.
animated atrocities, and Admiral
He has
animation.
like a million. Doesn't he have like a millions too? I swear, I've seen him
If at
like
that point,
videos
don't
on.
they become like a partner or something?
No, I've seen people.
It's a certain
yeah.
number of subs.
Depending, it also depends on because it's linked to Google Plus. If you have 10,000 followers on there, you get the check mark. Apparently, I've seen like
I don't
2
have
million-
actually. I don't even. Do I even have a Google Plus account?
But I've heard like that's why I've seen people with like 2 million subs who don't have the check mark. They don't have 10,000 followers on Google Plus. It's a fucked up system.
Does anyone even use Google Plus?
Don't know.
No.
Not anymore.
But if you look hard enough, they just seem to get the check mark to fucking it.
Popular videos. Clickbait, top 25 most disturbing episodes of kid cartoons.
There's like 8 of those videos done by much better
Top
channels.
10 worst Squidward torture porns.
Wait, what?
Baggage, I want to link to this channel right now.
Oh god, you really want to do this baggage? I mean, I know you give people questionable shit, but you could give it to them. They're at for it.
They asked for it, it's their fault.
Yeah, y'all have only yourselves to blame. I see this guy recommend. Every time I fucking hate YouTube's recommended like filter like on the side. You just get recommended absolute shit videos.
I don't even know where to
Popping up.
start. This is confusing.
Begin at the beginning and then pray for later. Pray for mercy.
How many videos does this fucker have?
Too
A
many.
lot.
He has 200,000. I forgot about. He had over. He broke the silver play button. Oh god.
Let's see what's recommended for me on YouTube.
Actually, I probably should not have done Reinhardt. I think I made a bad decision here. I probably fucked up on this one.
You did something on the fucking Amazing Orange? That is such a non-fucking issue, man. Just ignore it.
Welcome to the world of man children on the internet, man. They will complain about fucking anything. Once they get money for it, oh, they are on the roll, and you will not stop.
I'm reaching for my bourbon. I have my
fast
I have a
enough.
glass with
She
If you-
talked about Fillmore, which is kind of the kids' version of a cop show, which, if I remember right, wasn't terrible.
Reinhardt was an awful decision.
Sorry,
on
I
fixing
couldn't
it.
get you fast enough.
Sorry about it. I've been
So
a
much
terrible
bourbon.
decision with this.
Thank you,
And being
Whiskey Stones.
recommended how it's made.
I like that show. How it's made.
Living with the iPhone 2G for a week, is it obsolete? That's
They
a
got
video
that
recommended to me.
What? Living with the iPhone for 2 weeks?
iPhone 2G for a week.
He's played the beginner's guide though. Well, he did a video essay on it.
I have no help! Help me! Get this crazy fat. Oh, it's shot in the head. Never mind.
Ooh, Mike Crisp
I live.
infomercial with Kathy Mitchell, 1994. Ooh, making salad with Filamaker organic waste shredder.
Is this on the channel again? You're just reading new shit.
I'm just reading my recommended list.
There. I'm just wondering if we did talk. Okay, we are in a very
That
different
explains
plane.
a lot.
Alright.
How to read Korean in 5 minutes.
I'm almost interested to see how that one turns out.
Big Bobby Chung Gong Gan Ching Wan? Or would that be Chinese?
It sounds like Cantonese.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
We might be taking the L on this one.
I recommend to make the live stream of QVC Japan.
How long is it? How long is it?
QVC? Oh, Overwatch. What? Recommending me I Hate Everything.
Oh, that's a nasty 1-2 punch.
The guy who this day will still never make a I Hate Encyclopedia Dramatica video, which we're all waiting for.
Why am I...
We're all waiting for that day. I'm going to be very happy when it eventually comes.
What day?
The guy I Hate Everything. I troll the forums, and we're all waiting for the day he makes a video called I Hate Encyclopedia Dramatica. Because he made an I Hate 4chan video, so we're just fucking waiting.
Why do I have a video recommended me called Cow Having a Difficult Calving and Milk Fever?
Huh.
Okay, that's interesting.
It sounds less fucked up than when that time I managed to feed some KFC to some chickens.
Maybe it was because I was watching those artificial insemination on cows videos.
How did you watch that in the first place?
My YouTube history makes no sense.
I imagine it.
I
Like,
think you
watch the whole
Baggage,
thing.
I
Like,
think you
click
just
on it
broke
for like
the
a
recommended
moment.
list. I think you
have to
just
Baggage, did you watch the whole thing or just like a second of it?
I watched about a third.
All right. Still questionable, but all right.
I'm not sure how I got to it. Ooh, how to clean up vomit, blood, or other biohazards.
That one I might find use out of.
I helped write the damn book, man. I don't even watch that video.
Older
No,
Shaw's school 5th year, last day of school 1991, plus Guys and Dolls. last day of school video from high school in 1991.
That one will probably be sad, but might be worth making fun of if there's any good stuff in it.
More 80s and 90s videos of high schools.
How did you get there?
He goes onto that side of the YouTube.
I am that side of YouTube.
Okay, Baggage, do you think that someone at Google has seen what the algorithm for your account have spit out and just cries themselves to sleep at night?
No, I purposely leave my, I never delete my browser history.
I like to imagine that they look at that, they cry, and then they just open their drawer and they pull out that one bottle.
Ooh, Windows XP startup sound slowed down to 24 hours.
Wow.
I'll be right back.
Okay, this is just sad for this Mr. Enter guy. He does a Let's Play of a game he made himself.
Oh.
2 years ago.
Oh.
And it's not like a simple, okay, these are some of the things you can do in this game, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
He's got a
TY, I got kicked.
Oh, sorry, I'm too busy trying to keep everybody alive. And it's not working anymore.
Just doing the math in my head, it's about 35 minutes of gameplay. Sorry. Yeah, roughly 35 minutes of gameplay.
Adult tab
Over 3 videos.
Lost everything. Sorry about that.
I'm guessing Overwatch is not a game you can alt-tab.
It eventually
really.
just collapsed and died.
Your game crashed?
No, I meant our attempt to hold that card.
Okay, because it was already a done deal. Missed out on the XP too, that's the sad part.
Does this motherfucker just do every episode of MLP and review it?
Pretty much.
Loser.
Man, child. You are not 12 years old anymore.
And now I'm getting recommendations for female puberty instructional videos.
Yes, it's a drag. Yes, it's a drag your